So now it's time for the main event. After they did the second half of the Drew package that we talked about earlier, it made him look like more of a star. But then Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. And I enjoyed this until the sports entertainment angle at the end. Because Zayn knows what he's doing, and he can work, and Drew McIntyre bumped him around like a ping pong ball. This was a top guy versus Weasley middle heel match that worked just fine. And they worked it that way. And Zayn would take over. Like one time he took over, he kicked the middle rope into McIntyre's nuts. And the other time McIntyre was going to take him with a superplex or whatever, and he got a sunset powerbomb off the top. But he got heat without it being illogical that this rail-thin, Weasley middle card heel is going to be dominating physically the guy that's in the main event at the pay-per-view this weekend. Finally, McIntyre makes a big comeback, and he's ready for the Claymore kick, and the Usos distract him, and Zayn gets a 2 count, and then that doesn't work, and they just kind of stood around for a second, and then McIntyre levels Sami Zayn, levels both the Usos, hits the kick on Sami, 1, 2, 3. So it's like, I guess who's going to take one first is where they were standing around. As soon as he gets the win, here comes Roman. And he hits the ring and he starts beating the shit out of McIntyre. But then McIntyre posts Roman and turns around and beats up the Usos some more. Turns back around and Roman Reigns spears Drew McIntyre. And at that point, the Usos go out and get chairs, and they come back in, and they start wearing McIntyre out with the chairs. And now here's the problem. Now they've gone from a decent match, and they've got the big stars in the ring, and they're doing an angle for the pay-per-view this Sunday, and it goes straight into fucking sports fucking entertainment. They wear Drew McIntyre out with chairs. And they're kicking the shit out of him 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Nobody's trying to stop it. No bell is ringing. No referees getting involved. No security being physical. No baby faces. Does Drew McIntyre not have a goddamn friend in the world? Is he the biggest uncircumcised prick that could ever live? That nobody from that locker room would come out to try to help him. It went on forever. They took their time. I've mentioned criminals committing a crime in broad daylight. Taking their time is not a visual that resonates with most people. There should be a sense of urgency. Get it done while we can. Somebody's going to try to stop us. But no, they knew nobody was going to try to stop them because it was fucking phony. It's being allowed by the promotion. And that's why it's disgusting heat. One of the first things I learned when I got into wrestling business, there's cheap heat, there's real heat, there's disgusting heat. And this was disgusting heat because now the heels, they beat him over and over with chairs. They run him into the desk. They picked up the stairs, hit him with the stairs. They roll him in the ring. Roman Reigns chokes him out with a rear naked choke. Then gets a chair and sets it up and sits on top of him. This wasn't heat. This was too much. This was not real. It was disgusting heat, termed that because the people don't get mad and want to buy a ticket to see somebody get even. They get disgusted. Because why is nobody trying to stop this? The first thing that anybody would logically think is, why is nobody trying to help him? Why is nobody trying to stop this? Where are his friends? Where are the other baby faces? Why is nobody ringing a bell? Why are the referees not coming out? Why is security? What the fuck? The answer is because the promotion is allowing this, because it's all set up, and therefore it's disgusting heat because it doesn't get the proper reaction from people. I want to pay to see somebody get even. It just disgusts them. And that's sports entertainment. So they continue to try to make small changes, but they can't do a goddamn show closing Mid-South Wrestling Heels playing king of the hill. Everybody's trying to stop something. People are standing and screaming to the point where somebody's going to jump over the rail and try to do something themselves. They can't do that. They can just do this goddamn caca. So they got a ways to go.